All right, we are getting assembled. Welcome to your Budget and Finance Committee. I'll introduce my colleagues. The Vice Chair of the committee is Scotty Johnson. On my left are Seth Walsh and Mika Owens. On my right is Council Members Nolan Jeffries, Vice Mayor Jan Michelle Lemon-Kearney, and Council Member Albee. Council Member Parks is excused. Here from the administration are Dr. Dudas, Director Webb, and Solicitor Swim. Up here with us on the dais, as is our clerk, Rebecca Lutkenhoff, keeping us in order. Other members of the administration are in the audience as well. Director Carter and Director Long, welcome. We will start with public comment. We've got two speakers. The first is Elijah Farmer. Mr. Farmer, you have the privilege of the floor for 2 minutes. The yellow light is your 1 minute warning. The red light is when your time is done. Welcome and begin when ready.
Hello, this is my first city council meeting. So my concern is I live in Price Hill, and there's this park by where I live called Mayfield Park. And I think the city should put money into the stairs at that park because those stairs are over 100 years old. They are very close together. And I have a concern of someone tripping and falling and possibly could die from going down those stairs, like an older person. The stairs is located off like a hill that goes down the hill at Mayfield Park, and it's very close together, it's very old, and it's falling apart.
That's great. Thanks, Mr. Farmer. Thanks for coming here and addressing your concern. I'm familiar with the park. And Ben right there in the blue suit at the back will get your contact information. We'll make sure to follow up and give you an update. So
right,
thank you for coming down the time to talk to us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Mr. Stefan Pryor.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I mean, my fault. Good morning. Afternoon. The SOPEC energy aggregation program is a scam. It's not helping residents save any money at all. You're paying 3 different suppliers. I keep repeating that. You're paying 3 different suppliers, Duke, Dynegy, and IGS, and here come the new one, SOPEC. They coming at y'all as Southeast Ohio Public Energy Council, but they doing business as Sustainable Ohio Public Energy Council. That's a conflict of interest, a nonprofit making a profit off the residents. That's not cool. Not cool at all. In 2011, I have the motion when Roxanne Quayle was the vice president. It even's a scam that the state procedures shall allow any person to enroll the electric service aggregation program the opportunity to opt out the program once every 3 years without paying us a switching fee. So that was a lie right there. But y'all allow these different suppliers, a nonprofit, we know what they go do. They go talk to the lobbyists. Lobbyists come and lobby it and put it on the agenda. This gotta stop, y'all. This is not helping the community, it's hurting the community. You paying extra fees, and it's super wrong that y'all going for this. Keep going for the banana in the tailpipe. And where it is, council find it is in the best interest of city and its residents to join the SOPEC and authorize the city manager to participate in the SOPEC aggregation program when it is advantageous to the city and its residents. It's not. It's not saving nobody no money. This is a scam. Y'all know it's a scam. Y'all need to quit going alone to get along and do y'all job for the citizens. This is not cool at all. And I'm for real. I was a resident in this program and it didn't save me no money at all.
Thank you, Mr. Pryor. All right, so as far as I want to show, we've got our regular agenda, which we will work through at the end. This committee will go into executive session per the Ohio Revised Code to talk about a labor management agreement, but that will be at the end. Dr. Dudas, take us through the agenda, starting with item number 1.
To the chair, item number 1 is a grant ordinance for the Department of Transportation and Engineering. This would apply for, accept, and appropriate up to $8.8 million through OKI and the Surface Transportation Block Grant Program. These funds are designated for the Gilbert Avenue Complete Street Project, which begins at Court Street and ends at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. The primary focus is on traffic calming and improved safety, which would include traffic signal improvements, bus stop improvements, shortened crosswalks, and protected bike lanes. The project is currently in the design phase with construction expected to begin in the summer of 2026. Total project estimate right now is $17 million.
I'll turn to Councilmember Jeffries, who's also this council's representative to OKI.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, this is the first of, I think there are 5, $25 million total funding coming from OKI, which is the most that I think the city's gotten in years. And so this is for Gilbert Ave, an exciting project, complete streets all the way from Court all the way up to MLK. And appreciate the administration engaging with all different stakeholders along there. There's a lot of different arts organizations and others who are very interested in what this looks like and appreciate their collaboration.
Mr. Chair?
Yeah, Councilmember Owens.
Thank you. Yes, and thank you, Councilmember Jeffries, for your representation on OKI and making sure we get what is beneficial to Cincinnati. This is going to be a major corridor. If you remember, last year we advocated for an additional $2 million for Crown to complete their work and greater connectivity from downtown to uptown. So this is going to be a major thoroughfare, and very excited to see this improvement.
Great. Thank you, Councilmember Owens. So, Councilmember Jeffries, as the rep, I mean, the grant is to apply for and accept. I mean, this is a done deal and the city will get this money? Great. That's very exciting news. Great. Councilmember Albee.
Thank you. I really wanted to make one comment on item 1 and 2, which is just, seeing with support of OKI and other city resources, just investing in how people get around our city and making sure our city is as accessible and as safe as possible, whether you're traveling by car, by bike, or walking. And so this is just really exciting and really pushing us as a city forward to make our city friendly, welcoming, and accessible to all. So I'm very excited about both these items.
Great. Thank you all for your comments on this important project. We'll put item number 1 on for passage.
To the chair, item number 2 is also a grant ordinance for the Department of Transportation and Engineering. Similar to the first item, this is also a surface transportation block grant coming from OKI. This is also $8.8 million. The project here is the Lick Run Connector. This is a bicycle and pedestrian improvement project, approximately 2.4 miles, begins at the intersection of White and Queen City Avenue in the east, and the intersection of Rapid Run Road and Glenway Avenue to the west. And the connector would also connect with the Dunham Recreation Complex. This is overall a $14 million project which is currently in design. Construction is not expected to begin until 2028.
Yeah, I'm very excited about both these. I'm very excited about this second project. This was the first project that I advocated for and got some of our leftover ARP dollars to really be the foundation for this. Thanks to DOT, that's just done great work. You know, we've seen this development with Wasson Way, which became Crown, which has just been tremendous. And the fact that we've linked it now to Avondale with the Lick Run Connector. We're linking Price Hill and Westwood down through South Fairmont and the Mill Creek Corridor. So this is really an equitable development, and I'm very excited. Councilmember Jeffries.
Yeah, Mr. Chair. First, thank you for advocating for that. Just two things to add. If you think about the new Western Hills Viaduct coming in, that'll have a shared use path, so folks can go across there to the Lick Run, and then that essentially connects to Westwood with this, which is really exciting. And then separately, the Mill Creek Trail is coming down from north side, so you'll have a bunch of different connections between neighborhoods, all relatively flat for folks to get around in whatever mode of transportation they choose.
Great. Again, thank you, DOTE. Thank you, Councilmember Jeffries, for your work on OKI exciting projects. We'll put item number 2 on for passage.
To the chair, item number 3 is a donation ordinance for the Cincinnati Recreation Commission. This would solicit and accept monetary and in-kind donations from the Cincinnati business community, individual benefactors, and other appropriate sources. It's the holiday season, and these donations would support the toy drive and other holiday programming.
Great news. Thank you to the Rec Commission and their employees for the 2025 toy drive. We'll put item number 3 on for passage.
To the chair, item number 4, this is an ordinance that would accept and appropriate proceeds from the sale of renewable energy certificates, otherwise known as RECs. This is $3,238,784.59 that is coming to the city. This is based on proceeds from the New Market solar array, and based on how the project was put together, these credits need to be distributed appropriately between the general fund, MSD, and Waterworks. The general fund will receive just over $647,000. Metropolitan Sewer District will receive nearly $1.2 million, and Waterworks will receive nearly $1.4 million. The ordinance will make those allocations for the portion that is going to the general fund. Those dollars are then being transferred to the revolving energy loan fund so that resources will be made available for future projects.
Councilmember Owens.
Well, since you asked. No, I mean, it's what a smart decision this was for us to create one revolving loan fund to be able to do these capital improvements. And while we still have the opportunity to take advantage of RECs, this is just really great innovation here at the city.
Thank you, Councilmember Owens. We'll put item number 4 on for passage. Dr. Dudas.
To the chair, item number 5 is an ordinance for enterprise services, specifically our parking facilities. This is a transfer and appropriation ordinance. There is an existing $400,000 that is in a balance sheet reserve account within the parking system facilities fund. Those dollars are being appropriated to a capital project to provide safety improvements at city-owned parking garages and lots. The focus of the funding is going to be on garages located in the central business district. There's currently a lighting assessment that is occurring. It is expected that lighting will be the first priority improvement, but funds could also be used for other safety improvement, such as cameras, elevators, and improvements to parking decks.
Councilmember Rowley.
Thank you. I'm excited about this work. You know, we've had a lot of discussions over the past, maybe closer to 2 years now about, break-ins and things being, specifically firearms being stolen out of cars. So these type of projects were making the garages safer by improving lighting, increasing camera coverage, and other things. Not only helps with people's sense of safety, right? It's much better to walk through a well-lit space than a dark, creepy place, but also really has a real impact in addressing some of these issues we've seen down in Central Business District. So I'm glad that the city is leading the way by implementing these best-in-class practices, and I hope our kind of private lots owners will see what the city's doing and make sure that we're all on the same page with safety at our parking facilities.
Thank you, Councilmember Albee. We'll put item number 5 on for passage.
To the chair, item number 6 is an ordinance that will declare expenditures from the Department of Community and Economic Development's general fund, specifically $110,000 that is earmarked for the Main Street Small Business Support programming. This declares that serves a public purpose to foster local improvements and investments and increase neighborhood vitality within the small business community in Over the Rhine. This is a program from a number of years ago that had been administered by 3CDC. The remaining $110,000 is now going to be managed by DCED, which is what necessitates the public purpose declaration.
We'll put item number 6 on for passage. This takes us to the water service agreements portion of the agenda.
To the chair, item number 7 is an ordinance for Greater Cincinnati Waterworks. This is to execute a water service agreement between the city and the city of Fairfield, Ohio. This is specifically for standby water, which would be utilized under emergency situations that the city of Fairfield could experience. There is a current contract which expires at the end of this calendar year. This agreement would be a 25-year contract going to 2050.
We'll put item number 7 on for passage.
To the chair, item number 8 is also a water service agreement for Greater Cincinnati Waterworks. This specifically executes a 7th amendment to the current contract with the Butler County water area. Their contract is expiring at the end of the calendar year. This will provide a 1-year extension to December 31st of 2026. This is surplus water for wholesale and retail use. Surplus water is simply a statutory definition of water that is above and beyond what Waterworks needs to provide to its customers.
Thank you, Dr. Dudas. We'll put item number 8 on for passage. I'll take a stab at items number 10, 9, and 10, Dr. Dudas, and if you have anything to add, you can. Item number 9 was on before this council, before this committee a few weeks ago. There was questions and concerns from the public. There was questions from my colleagues. I said, and I did put forth a motion for the administration to do a report. There's obviously some confusion and some consternation about this item. So the motion and the report is to get everybody on the same page factually, so we know what this will do and will not do. That's my hope that we'll have after the report, so everybody's clear, what this vote will do. So with that, I am proposing and will move that we pass item number 10 and that we hold item number 9. Unless there's objection, we'll do that.
Mr. Chair.
Vice Mayor.
Thank you for asking for that report. I think there's a lot of confusion about SOPEC, and so we really need some questions answered. I know Mr. Pryor brought some up today. So if there's some more questions that we have, should we just refer them to the administration to be included?
Yeah, I would refer them to OES, and that is a very wise question because we do want this report to be comprehensive so all the questions are answered. So yeah, contact OES, make sure that the OES or the Solicitor's Office, and make sure that this report is thorough and all our questions are answered.
All right, thank you very much.
Mr. Chair.
Councilmember Owens.
I just want to, not to belabor anything here, but making sure that we are either getting information that's beyond what the presentation from OES was, or really confirming what was already there. So anyway, I just want to make sure that we're not kicking this down the field by asking questions, because we certainly have had the opportunity to get questions answered.
Thank you, noted, and yes. Okay, we will put item number 10 on for passage. We will hold item number 9. That takes us to item number 11. As I said previously, we'll be going to executive session. Along that line, I move that the committee enter into executive session pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 121.22G4 for the purpose of conferencing with the city solicitor about labor negotiations. Clerk, or the solicitor, do I need a vote to go into executive session? I do need a vote. Is that a roll call vote?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Vice Chair Johnson.
Thank you. Is it okay to go ahead and handle item 12 and then go into session? So we're not holding people up?
Yes, that is wise. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Dr. Dudas, will you introduce item number 12 for us?
Sure. Item number 12, this is a legislative resolution that is related to the new community authority that is being established for the Convention Center District. This is actually amending a previously approved resolution, number 61-2025. The previous resolution determined the petition for the Convention District Community Authority was in compliance with the Ohio Revised Code and scheduled the date of the public hearing. The amendment changes the date of the public hearing to December 1st, 2025, which will better align with Council's meeting calendar.
Thanks, Dr. Dudas. And just for those watching at home, this just is amending a timeline. So this is a resolution establishing a public hearing. The public hearing will be on 12/1. After that, there will be another resolution. So this is a multi-step process. And we did have a good meeting about the Convention District Community Authority and what that does and does not do at a previous hearing. And there will be opportunity for more comment as we move forward. So we'll put item 12 on for passage. Thank you, Vice Chair Johnson, for that wise procedural correction. All right, I have already made a motion on going into executive session. To the clerk, can we have a roll call vote on going into executive session?
Councilmember Kremerding?
Yes.
Councilmember Nolan?
Yes.
Councilmember Jeffries?
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kearney?
Yes.
Councilmember Albee?
Yes.
Councilmember Owens?
Yes.
Councilmember Walsh?
Yes.
Great, the committee will adjourn to Committee Room B for executive session. All right, thank you. We have left executive session. My colleagues and I are back on the dais. We've got one item remaining. That was item 11. So the clerk will put item number 11 on for passage. Is there any other business before this committee? Seeing no other business before this committee, we are adjourned.